Hi, so I'm here at Kilcoole, beautiful Kilcoole, and I was just looking in the field here. Behind here is an amazing, what looks like an amazing old cairn burial mound, really high. I've seen it on the maps, always wondered what it was and walked past, so I'll make a little movie of that. But look, the main subject of this is one of the things they were looking for was bioremediation of coastline. So if you have to put in your boulders into the coastline, how do you do this in a way that still helps nature? And Kilcoole has the answer. Here it is right here. So this tells you what happens after around 20 years of sand and different soil things blowing in between your rocks, filling up, and then your species come back. And as I suggested in a previous video in greystones, where they put in new stones there to protect the coastline and the railway line, what you do is you dig out your seed bank, which is here, the sand, you put it here, you put your rocks in, you take back this and you fill it in between all the holes. That allows this to happen. Now this would have taken a long time to occur, but we're going to look at some of the flowers. Here you got your kidney vetch, you got an interesting insect in that I don't know. Here he is here. You have your lime grass and your marram grass. Valerian is not native, you don't want that, it's everywhere in Ireland. It's a real bully. Here's the beautiful sea carrot, one of my favorite flowers here. This is cinquefoil, but in this case the cinquefoil here, no, this is cinquefoil because it's 5 leaves, yeah. So trailing cinquefoil. You have different unusual grasses, as you can see here. And along here, here's your trailing cinquefoil and your kidney vetch. So you can get a good idea here, look, see? So all the grasses are beginning to grow in between the rocks. And then this provides habitat, so you get different types of spiders living on the rocks. Here is your rest harrow, beautiful flower. And the reason for it is when the plough went on these, it would literally wrap around the plough and stop it from working. They have to come out, rest the harrow and cut it off. So really beautiful flower, good for your bees. So you can see and hopefully as we go along we might see, here's your yarrow beginning to form here, you know, your plantain, but they're along the edge of the rocks. We're more interested in what's happening in the rocks. Look. So you have your sea carrot, kidney vetch, rest harrow, marram grass, beautiful sea carrot there, here it is. You can really see here, look, the sand has got cotton here, and it's really showing what can be achieved. Some of these look like they might be new rocks put in. Here's the area that had the sand caught in it for a number of years. So it's really simple. The solution is staring us right in the face. You know, I'm really into real-time solutions that you can show the council, you can show Trinity and UCD and the scientists who study these things. But you know, sometimes as a criticism, they're not practical. They're inside their books. They're not getting out there and really looking at, well, what's happened naturally around us. Take a look here. Once again, you have your yarrow, you have your kidney vetch, your marram grass, and here we have bird trefoil for the first time. And we have, it's one of my favorite plants here, the blue one, can't remember the name of it, but there's a lot of it growing down by the lake. So your bird trefoil is here. This is really important for the common blue butterfly. So here it is here, as you can see, and it's going to seed, so you can see the seeds there. And then you have your hogweed, really important for loads of insects. And hopefully we'll see a little sea holly, which is one of my favorite flowers on the beach, the sea holly. I know there's some here when we actually get up to the dune here. Here's your bird trefoil, there's your cats here over here. This is the sow thistle family, and here is cat's ear, and you know by this marking here on the plant. A lot of bird trefoil mixed with plantain. Here's your plantain. Beautiful. Here's a really nice spot coming up here. So remember, when all these went in, it would have been bare rock, and over 20 years this has filled around it. So we can speed up that process just by putting the sand back. We could accelerate this process of all of the foliage coming back within 2 to 3 years. Here we can see marron grass really growing densely around the rockery here. And I'll bring you over to see sea holly now. Wow, there's a lot of different species here. Right. Your bird trefoil, your trailing cinquefoil, your plantain, your kidney vetch here. Here's your cricket. Here he is, little guy there. See them? Look, they're everywhere. Look, and they need to live in this. They need to feed in this. There they are. So this proves, see, the insects are here. And remember, there's a lot of birds then feed on crickets. Here's your sea carrot. This is your cat's ear. Closed for the day, closed for business. And here's our first sea spurge. Here it is here. Beautiful sea spurge with beautiful flowers.